Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey, good morning and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Guys, it's really early. It's over here in North America. This is the graveyard shift. It's 2 a.m. Eastern. So welcome, guys. I appreciate all of you guys joining all around the world. My name is Ronnie from Stocksnipertrading. My partner is Dave. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get started with, we're going to look at a top-down analysis on US 30. We're going to look at DAX. We're going to look at gold, and we'll look at GBP, JPY. So if you guys are in any trades right now, you can see that the markets are pretty volatile right now, always probably around this time, 2 a.m. Eastern. This is 1 hour pre-London. This is when we start to get some volatility in the markets. Volume starts trickling in, and markets start to move. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our top-down analysis. We're going to get ready so we can walk right into London and see how things are moving. If you guys are in any open trades, I strongly recommend please trade with proper risk management, guys. Don't over leverage. Learn how to trade the proper way. Reduce your sizes down so you can actually learn what's going on in the trade instead of panicking and letting emotions take over. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining. Welcome Armand Mirdmenjes, welcome Will, thank you for joining. Christian, thank you. Jackie, thank you for joining, guys. And everybody on YouTube, thank you guys. I appreciate all of you guys joining as well. And so guys, first thing, let's look at Forex Factory. Okay, and let's just take a look at if we're going to be walking into any serious news coming. So right now, if you're trading, we don't have much in London. There's not a lot of news. Things start to get pick up at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So guys, just heads up, 8:20 a.m. Eastern is when COMEX market opens up. That's the commodities exchange. That's when a lot of gold traders trade gold. That's when the auction opens up, 8:20 a.m. Eastern. So that's going to be right over here. That will be trading with Dave later on. And 8:30, we got some Canadian news. We have CPI month over month. We have some CPI coming out of Canada at 8:30. If you guys, lots of news coming out of Canada as well. And then the red folders here, specific core retail sales and retail sales month over month for the US at 8:30. Then we're going to walk into Wall Street and then it's business as usual for the rest of the afternoon. Then I'll come back and we'll do power hour snipers from 2 to 4 p.m. at the close of the day. It was fun yesterday, that power hour. We took a sell right down to, I closed it out to the last 3 minutes before the closing bell. We held our sells in the power hour. It was pretty fun. If you guys trade the last hours of the days, it gets pretty volatile, but there could be some good moves. But you got to be patient and disciplined too. And okay, guys, so we're gonna move over to US 30. Some of you guys are getting more familiar with this platform over here. So this is Bookmap. It's a live liquidity platform. This is the current Dow Jones YM contract we're looking at. Right now it's just trading near the VWAP. You can see the CVD, it's very balanced. It's only -5. Normally when we're trading this in New York, it could be -300, -500, -800, or +300, 500. So it's very light volume right now. Everything is just concentrated near the VWAP. So it's just some consolidation going on in the market right now. There's really no direction currently. That's why we have to do a top-down analysis to go from the higher time frames and work our way down to start to see what's really going on. And these are our offers above us in the current order book, and these are our bids below us in the current order book. And this white line is the volume weighted average price, the VWAP. Okay, so it's kind of like a technical indicator, just trying to teach us if we're above it, then it's still considered bullish. If we're below it, it's considered to be bearish. Okay, so if you guys are ready, I'm ready to get going. On YouTube, if you guys can hit the like button and help grow the channel with us, we do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to go over to US 30. If you guys want to follow, we can do all fresh charts. We can all start fresh. But what I recommend is that you guys have your charts ready to go prior to this call, and then maybe we can we can line up and see how well we are, if my lines match up with yours, if yours match up with mine, or if we're similar in areas and things like that. So it's all depends on how you learn. Some traders follow it as I do it and place the lines. Other traders have it already done and we kind of compare at the end. Okay, so I can take my time with top down, or I can go a little bit faster. So I tend to take my time on always the first security, and the first security I'm always looking at personally is US 30. I trade this every single day. It's one of my go-tos. I really do follow what's going on with Dow Jones, more than just trading and things like that. I'm really passionate about understanding how the Dow works, and it's been around for a long time, so I really want to learn as much as I can on it. Okay, so are we familiar with this double bottom on the daily? We've been holding. We're breaking the neckline now up here. So we actually closed with some volume over here on Friday. We actually pushed up with a new higher high yesterday. We kind of closed right here below these wicks, and here's today's daily candle. So we are currently above the resistance. You know, when it's like a 5-minute double bottom breakout and we start to get some 5-minute volume up here pulling back. So we're going to see if we can continue with filling the wick and continue popping up here today. If not, we might retrace back down into these levels. So let's get our our analysis. And heads up, guys, this week, if you're trading Nasdaq, Wednesday after hours 4:05, we'll be doing that as well. Power hour. Tesla has earnings this week, Wednesday 4:05 after hours, right when the market closes. Okay, so I'm going to go purple for the high of the day. Okay, we're right there. Okay, this is our entire range from like the opening from the Asian session. This is where we are. So our opening is, our high is 34,621. Let's take a look at our low. Okay, so 34,575 roughly. That's our range. Not big, about 50 pips. So obviously there's going to be more volume come in when we start entering into London. So this daily candle is going to start to move. How did we close? So we closed right here. They gapped it up, opened on that gap up. Just in case we come back down here and we start transacting, we want to know that this is a critical area in the market. Okay, so right now we opened, they gapped it up. We came down. We made our low of the day. and we continue to come up. We broke above these previous wicks over here, and then we're starting to get rejected. So if we continue to push bullish, we might break our high. We can come up to fresh in the market was yesterday's high. Okay, we can visually clearly see 34,690 was yesterday's high up there, but then there is this range in between here and then something above here. So let's look to the left of the chart. Last time we were above here, let's see when. Okay, so we have some volume come through here on this day. Exactly, we can look December 1st, 2022, the first of the month. And this candlestick over here, December 13, ran right through here. So we do have some volume, like a wick that came in here and rejected in this bullish one. But we also can come a little bit more to the left and then find some actual more traffic, more volume trading in here in April of 2022. And then kind of I'm starting to look at this wick that came down here, back up. This red wick that came down, back up. I've got some bodies right in there. So I'm going to place a yellow line right at this wick. Like right in there. And also visually looking from the purple to the yellow, that's approximately half, 50%. So when in doubt, when you don't know, go halfway in between your zones. And it also sits on a really nice psychological number, 34,650. So that's a good area to place a line. If we continue to break up to that yellow line and we continue to push, I've got a wick right there. I've got a wick right over here. So I'm going to place a line right over here. Okay. And I can continue to do this. We all can continue here, maybe place a line, here, maybe place a line, and just continue doing it. But we got to go back to see where we are on the charts and how much we've done and where we could come up to. So we already have some resistance above us. We got to still come above the purple line, get to this yellow, get to the next yellow, then the next one. So we have a lot of resistance above us. We got some work to do to get it up there. But what happens if we get rejected and then we start to pull back? So today, if we start pulling back, here's the green volume right now. If we start to come back down to the open at the yellow and we can't hold, we'll probably fill the gap down into where we opened right over here, and then maybe push down. We take out our low and we push down. Where could we push down to? So what I like to look at is the physical body of this candle where they gapped it up, open right here, and where we closed. Where's half of it? Right there. Okay, and again, I'm just eyeballing it. Half of it, visually looking at half of the body. Okay, right there, that's half. To me, just looking at it, open, close, there's half. And if I want to look to the left of the chart and kind of line it up with something, I can look down here and then see how I don't know if you see it right there, but you see this green body that came right down all the way down in here. This red candle came right to that yellow line and went right back up. Over here it kind of closed below. Look at where it came up and got rejected. So there is a lot of local daily area going through that traffic zone, and that's also really critical to me, being a psychological trader. That's 50% there. So what I like to do is a little bit above, a little bit below, draw my zone, draw my box, and bring it across. Okay, so now you've visually located a block in the market, and what I like to do is, if the volume is above, I make it green. So if it comes down here, I could be looking for maybe a bounce buy off of here and continue to come up, or if the volume pushes down and closes below here, then I flip it red, and then maybe it's going to push down into this liquidity down in here. But if we have impulse break, could impulsively break through this green box and then come down to possibly where they gapped up that open on the previous candle. Okay, you see where we closed and they gapped it up. We could come into there, and then if it pushes back down, look at the pullback right into about 50% of this body, and more importantly this big neckline over here to the left. So like right in here, I'm going to go down to the wick. I see it's about 50% here, give or take, a little bit above, a little bit below, and then you can kind of see like this zone in the past was a red zone, red, 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 and then now with the green body closing above and the retest, that's our next block below us. So this one is a bigger block below us, resting demand in the market, and this one is more of an active one that could get that could transact today. Okay, so we've got our big block below, that's good enough. Now let's follow this daily candle on the lower time frame. So what we're going to do is I'm going to dissect this daily candle now into 60-minute increments, the 1H. Okay, so now we can visually see how we pushed up over here Friday with news in the market, pushed all the way back up. Wall Street brought it down. We came back up. We pushed down. Came all the way down in here. We held this daily zone and we started to come up. Wall Street over here all the way where end of day that power hour kind of pushed and then came right back down, and we're kind of consolidating the entire Asian session right inside here. So we only have impulse breaks above this daily purple line. We don't have any hourly volume closing above. So maybe we got to wait for London to look. So we can start to see. We just came up there at 1 a.m., got rejected, started 2 a.m., big bearish engulfing candle coming all the way back down. So this area, look over here, like over here. Do we have any volume closing above here? No. Do we have any volume closing above there? No. So let's bring this across into the future, maybe trading into later into New York, and let's make this a red box. Okay, so hourly resistance, hourly supply. And then if we do have an impulse break on the hourly, see these two impulse tweezer top wicks, place a white line up there. Okay, everyone follow? Are we all good so far? Okay, a white line at these two wicks. And that's telling me if we do have an impulse breakout, it could be an impulse breakout to the hourly resistance, 34,635. So I'm going to place a white line up here. Okay, and then if it continues to push up the white line, there's my daily, and then the next big move, see the zone from yellow to yellow tape. If I don't know anything, I can go halfway. Okay, right. I can go, if I don't know anything and I'm just go halfway. You got it. That's a good psychological guess in there. But if you want to look physically, go to the left in between these yellow lines. See, I don't have anything on the hourly because it's been a long time since we've been. Now you see this hourly candle that came exactly December the 1st at 2200. I can see now, I'll bring that white line down. I was guessing at halfway, but now I actually have a physical line rejecting there. If I look more over here, I can see this wick rejecting right off that white line, exactly date, April 12th at 2 a.m. Okay, so that's how you can look to the left of the chart and get some physical data. And so what do we look like on the hourly? What is going on up here? Let's, oh, sorry, that's the 4 hour. The hourly right over here. So we kind of impulsively broke above there, but the volume still, it's traded back below here. We came back up and now we're pushing right back down. So what we're going to see is where this candle is going to close, how it's coming down, where's the next hourly support level. So below this daily, I can see that the hourly candle came down here, back up, came down, higher low, back up, then volume closed below. So let's just place a hourly support box maybe below here, catch those wicks, catch that wick, kind of bring a green box below and see if we continue to hold this zone bullish today. Okay, on the hourly. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. This could be coming down. This could be looking like a double top and could be coming down. And look at how much, if we have a bearish day today, we have a lot where we can retrace back down into down to 34,500. So there was a big rejection up there at the end of the day, power hour. And yeah, we kind of sold it right into the end of the day. There was that big pump when it started. We were waiting and then we caught the sell coming down. So let's go into the 5 minutes now and start to get a better picture of the fives. Okay, you guys remember power hour? When it pumped up there, started to go in with a feeler sell in here, and then we started to add a bigger position on this one. We had our stop loss above there, and then we got this move coming down, and then there was right at the close 355, and then the close of the market like 4 o'clock right in there, and it dropped all the way down. It was right down to last minute, that trade, but that's how power hour works. Okay, so you can see we just came right up to here, got rejected, bearish engulfing candle, pushing right back down. So over here, 5 minute level, this used to be resistance right over here, turned to support, and now it might be testing the support level as well. Okay, so we can trade inside here. Definitely we can trade in here if we want. But what I would recommend while we're doing top down is we kind of maybe box this entire zone in. Okay, but we can also trade in here. Okay, there's No question about that. But what we're looking for is maybe the bigger move. We're looking to see, okay, right now we're holding this current trend. We're holding this current trend, so it is pretty much still in a parallel channel, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. This could be another higher low coming up. Maybe we look for like a double top and then a come down, breakdown, and then maybe we can look to start maybe initiating some sell positions down here. But it might just come back down and go right back up. And if it's busting out of here in London, we could look for some buys. But right now, while it's consolidating, I'm going to let it consolidate in here, and we'll revisit this. I'm just going to continue charting. We're going to continue to go. And we're going to move over to DAX. Okay, so I'm going to leave US 30 right over here. It's consolidating. You could look like below here is also zones on the 5 minutes. This used to be like a resistance, red, turned to green, and now you can be flipping inside, flip that little box red currently. So if we close like below this and break this channel, it could come all the way down to the green box. If you're looking to take like a sell down there, measure from like right here down to there. That's approximately 10-15 pips down in there if it comes down there. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable, like also if it closes above here and then respects this, you could buy back up to here, and it's approximately maybe 10-15 pips on the way coming back up. 10 top 15 if you want to trade in here. Okay, if not, let's just let this continue to develop. We'll watch it how it builds up for London. Let's move over to DAX, which is German 30. Originally it was German 30, GER 30. It consisted of 30 securities. Now it's called German 40, but some exchanges still haven't changed it. So I got asked the other day, Ron, why is this German 30, German 40? Is it the same? They added 10 more securities. That's why it is German 30, but it's also called DAX. So I just want to explain this. How many of you guys know what DAX is? Okay, this is more of the German stock market. It's a very nice security to trade during London market. Some of us have really low spreads with it. Okay, and then this is just what is DAX real quick. The DAX, short for Deutscher Aktien Index. Okay, so maybe I butchered that. I'm not German, but that's what DAX stands for, is the main stock market index in Germany. It represents the performance of the 30 largest, right now 40, and the most liquid companies listed on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. The DAX is often used as a benchmark for the German economy and is considered to be one of the most important stock market indices in Europe. It includes companies such as Volkswagen, BMW, Siemens, and Deutsche Bank. Okay, so it's a very powerful security in Europe, and that's why we're going to do a top-down analysis, and we're always going to trade this in London market. Okay, so I'm going to go to the daily, and we're going to see how this thing is moving. Okay, so let's see how DAX is moving. Okay, so remember up here, guys, okay, this move, that candle up there, believe it or not, that was DAX all-time high. Okay, all-time high. Okay, so this is, do you guys know what all-time high territory is? It's discovery. It's a discovery zone. Okay, we have no idea this is where price action discovers itself. Whenever we go into all-time high territories, I don't know if some of you guys have been part of trading securities that have gone to all-time highs. Price action is discovering. We have no idea what's up there because we have no historical price action to tell us anything. So that was DAX's all-time high up there, 16,425 on Friday, June 16. Since then, we broke out for the all-time high, and it's came back down into this liquidity pool, came back up, lower high. Okay, we didn't come near the all-time high again, so they pushed it back down. We took out these lows down into here, and this was just like last week. Friday the close, and then we had a nice big bullish week last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then this is where we're trading. We're right back up at this neckline, and now it's red. We came down red yesterday, we closed in here, and this is where we are now. Okay, so real strong bullish week, and now we could be just consolidating. Maybe they do come back above here, or maybe we're going to start to retrace down into this area. Okay, so we have a very small daily candle today. It's this doji red candle. Again, we're going to go through the motions. High and low. Okay, for a high, purple, 16,095. Joshua, do I do a top down, start with daily, then hourly, then 30-minute and finish? You can do that. You can do whatever you want, guys. I personally go from daily, hourly, 5 minutes, but some traders go daily, 4 hour, hourly, 15-minute, 5 minute. It doesn't matter. It's just you're getting more and more data. And you just have to figure out what time frame you want to execute your trades on. But yeah, there's no right or wrong analysis for top down. I want to make that clear, guys. You can do whatever you want. I know traders that go monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, hourly, 15-minute, and they execute on the 5 minutes. Like, it's just whatever price action that you want, guys. Whatever analysis makes sense to you. Okay, so now what I'm basing my analysis off of is this big candle on Thursday, this big green bar that came up. Did it take out this all-time high up here? No. Sorry, not the all-time high. This previous high. Okay, so it came back down. So we have critical volume closing below this level. So when we see that, we're going to place a line about 50% of this bearish candle above us. Go yellow for a critical line, and then go a little bit above and a little bit below. So right there, we capture 50% of that bar, bring it across. You see how we impulsively broke out, but then it came all the way back down and pushed down. Bring this, if you brought this box across, we walked right into there Thursday last week, and it got rejected. So bring this across now. You found your big supply zone at the top. Bring it across. We might be coming up this week. Might come back up to this area and get rejected again. It could possibly break out, impulsively break up to there, and then use this. We flip this zone green, and who knows, maybe we're coming back up to all-time high territory, okay? But right now, we got to work our way up to our high again, and then come up to 50% of the red candle. There's the wick right there. 16,115. Go yellow line up here. Okay. And then if I want now my lower supply zone, a little bit above, a little bit below, and there's my lower resting daily supply. That could possibly get activated today. How did we open? Look at where they gapped it down. We closed right here. They gapped it down. They came up. They made the high. And then we're coming back down to low. And then now we're coming right back up to here. So another critical area. See that red body? This is this inside harami. Okay. See what a harami candle is? Closed here, they opened it inside here, and it closed inside the belly of this big green candle. So the next day, look at what they did here. They kind of gapped it down. They gapped it down all the way down here, continued to come all the way down, and then brought it right back up and closed it right here. So this is like harami in Japanese means pregnant. This is like the baby inside the mother's stomach. And the next day, it kind of foreshadowed that they were going to gap it down and push it all the way down. But when it came down there, they picked up all the liquidity and came back up and closed it right here. So this is a critical line, yellow line. We may trade down to it right now, 16,075, and maybe it pushes down to our low of the day. Let's locate where our low of the day support is. Right below there, catch that wick and bring it across. That's our physical demand zone on the daily today for DAX. Okay, if we come down and we break below here, we may push down, and where could we go down to? Now we have a lot of stuff to look at over here. One area is, because there's so many gap up candles on dailies, so kind of got to watch what's going on here. So I'm going to place it right here. I see that green candle come up, get rejected. Right here is a close and a continuation off the yellow, and here's a close above, continuation, and then that move yesterday came all the way down, picked up liquidity. So our next zone below us on the daily, over here you see resistance, red, right there, those two wicks, red, bring it across, still red, bring it across now with volume closing above, green. Okay, so we found our next resting zone. Okay, down there. Right now, our daily candle is consolidating in here. So I see a pattern. It came all the way up, came back down, and it's trading in here. So one thing, just like a 5-minute setup, it could break out up here, go for a triple top or like a double top on this pattern and get rejected and come back down, and we break down here. It could not even, it could just use this as supply and come back down, and we break down, we fill this wick, and then if we break down below here, the next drop, see all of these consolidated bodies, maybe we cut down into that auction down there. Okay, so let's now move to the hourly. Right now we're consolidating in between daily supply and some demand and supply in here, and we got to wait maybe for London to get some volume to start moving out of here. Look at the hourly candles. Okay, again, not really moving, ranging. They're just sideways. Green, one red candle takes it out, another green candle. So there's just hourly candles consolidating in here, but the hourly candles are making a small hourly support level right around here. You got the bodies closing above, respecting that line, respecting that line, respecting that line. That yellow line, I'm going to make it a white line. The yellow line inside here, I'm going to remove it, okay, because it's right in the middle of this hourly consolidation. And then let's just find where our hourly resistance is currently, like where the volume is. I like to catch the volume. Okay, I see an impulse breakout, but it closed below, so we're still really trading in between these white lines of the volume. What could happen is we could continue to push and maybe try for that breakout above here. It could come up and get rejected, and we're coming down. But we're coming down right now. There was the push down. There's a lower high. There's a lower high. We're just not breaking any lows right now, so it could continue to push right back up. Let's go to the 5 minutes. And then let's see how DAX is moving. What time is it, guys? 2:30. Okay, so I'm going to get gold and GJ done as well before we get into London. Okay, so now you see how they were trading. Look at the 5 minute candles. There's no volume in the market over here, like just before midnight. Very thin. Now it started to open up pre-London. We came down. We're coming right back up. So area of significance that I'm going to watch is below this purple line. Okay. If we can continue to come up here, I want to see what can happen. Maybe we might come up there and get rejected and we push down and we can sell. But if we start to push above this and close, maybe we're going to come up to test up this area up here. Currently in the market, don't really see where it's kind of consolidating. Right now it's just trading in here. I'm going to come back and clean this up as we get more closer to London. I just want to see how it's going to move in here. But right now, again, let's wait for London. Let's just continue going through our charts. Okay, so I'm going to place DAX side by side with US 30. Okay, so US 30 came down in here, came back up, flipped this red box green. And if you're in buys, okay, if you're in a buy, I would recommend maybe placing your stop loss below here, below all of this support or down into this block, and you're looking to come back up to this zone. Okay, if you're trading inside here, right now the current volume is now starting to consolidate in the upper half, like above here. But we're going to wait for the entire move going into London. Okay, guys, I'll give you guys these charts in one moment in Zoom, and then we're going to continue doing gold and GJ. Welcome, Eunice. Did I get any sleep? No, I stayed up. It's tough for me to go to sleep at 11 or midnight and then get up for 1:30 to do this. So I stay up. I read. I watch. Just put the kids to bed and I just stay up. I'll sleep good after this, Eunice. Okay, guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at gold and GJ. Okay, so I'm just going to flip the charts. Let's look at gold. And we're going to look at GJ in here. Okay, so we'll get our charts ready for gold. Is anybody dipping in digital gold and Bitcoin? Does anybody accumulate Bitcoin, or is anybody interested in digital gold? We're going to do a Bitcoin session coming up soon. Educate on the Bitcoin technology, what that is. Okay, gold. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so gold, we had this move down in here, all of these wicks that pushed us down, but we broke 1900, we grabbed 1892, we came up, we closed kind of above this area. Right over here Wednesday, big push. We're still holding above 50%. Look at that pullback yesterday, right at 50%, guys. and we're continuing maybe to break out of here, but we got a lot of tweezer highs up here at 1963.64, but we're going to see if we can continue pumping up. But gold looks good for a continued move to break out of here. Let's find our high of the day today, 1962. Okay, and we have a ignited bullish daily candle. Okay, so holding. So if we start to break out, okay, number one thing is I just want to catch these two tweezer top wicks with red box, just to show us when we go to lower time frames, this is a big critical area. Believe it or not, it's a very small area, but it speaks volumes. Those two equal high wicks. Okay, so we need to break above here. If we do, we might have an impulse break on the daily, and look at where we can come up to. Maybe fill all of these wicks. 1970, 1971 could be a possible destination up there. Let's go a yellow line. And then if we continue, there's a lot of bodies up there. There's a ton of bodies up here at 1978. And then I've got a lot of wicks. So I want to be roughly below that body, right over here, and then catch those wicks and then draw a red box across, right up there. Capture all of those wicks, just in case gold is coming all the way back up to this red box, and it gets up to 1985, but it came up here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the past and got rejected all in that block right there. So we might be coming back up there, and that supply might be sitting there and push it right back down. If it breaks out of there, then it's continuing to go up to 1993. 1993 was a big year in sports for me, guys. Montreal Canadiens won the Stanley Cup, Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl, Toronto Blue Jays won the World Series, and the Chicago Bulls won the NBA Finals. Big year. So we'll see if gold gets back up there. Okay, and then what do we have below us? So if gold gets rejected and we start to come back down, okay, what if we come down to the purple low and we break? 1951, okay, 1950 is that psychological block, and then right there, that 1945 move is open, close, directly 50% of that. Okay, look at how it came down, tap 50% and continue to move up. So let's draw our gold box a little bit above 1947 and a little bit below 1943 and draw this as a big zone coming across. If gold comes back down in here, could be a good possible area to maybe come back down and hold 19 and then continue up. If it breaks, unfortunately it's going to drop back down to 1930, back down to this level. Okay, so right now, currently in the market, we're consolidating. This is a daily flag pattern. It came up, back down, picked up the liquidity. We got a nice strong bullish candle. So we're going to see if it's got some momentum to break out of here. It looks good. Looks like it wants to, but still we cannot just go with that. So let's go to our hourly and let's see how things are moving on the hour. Okay, so this is when it came all the way down here. 8 a.m., okay, COMEX. Came down all the way down into Wall Street, picked up the liquidity down here and continued to move it up, take out the highs. We came up and now we're consolidating right in here. So looking at this data over here in the past on the hourly, I'm going to draw a white line right here at those bodies, white line, and now the volume is still above this white line, so it's telling me that this is hourly support in the market, still holding for gold right down to 1957, like right in there. So I'm drawing a green box. So we might continue to trade in this hourly area. We've had a rejection, a shooting star candle come down, come back up, lower high. They might push this down and start to break down into here. Okay, so we're going to see London, if they bring it down, back down in here, or if they're going to hold here, and then we start to pump out of here. See the red box? Everything is under the red box, so I have just a black chart above here. If we continue breaking out today, right there, see those impulse wicks? Look at the number, guys, 1966.667, okay? What is that, 2/3 of a move? Okay, But do you guys see what I'm doing? See all of this traffic, wicks getting rejected there, wicks there, wicks there, touching there. There's the impulse above there. Then it comes up to the next daily. If we have another daily high break, where could it go? Maybe up to there, 1975, exactly. Okay, right up there. Let's go back and check out what's going on overall. So we pumped all the way here, big bullish rally on gold, consolidating here, pull back right down to where this big move started inside here, continue to hold. We're coming rallying back up. So we're going to see if gold still has enough momentum, like a trampoline off of here, if it can jump out and take out this level. If not, it might come up and then come all the way back down, and we're going to retrace back down into here today. Okay, so that's how gold is looking. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Okay, so this is gold. Okay, so it's creating a little bit of a area as well, like right below here. We've got some resistance now forming in the market. So if I really want to trap gold and maybe catch the move coming out of here, so I can wait now patiently above 1960. If it can break above here, impulse breakout to 1961 for about 10 pip breakout, and then maybe get rejected and come back and hold this area. We flip this box green, we might have enough momentum to come up 1962 and trade into this red box. If it holds below here and we break down, we lose this. This is where gold is going to drop. And where would it drop down to? TP1 will be 1956 and a quarter. Right there will be TP1. That red line. If it comes down, starts to break here, push down, push down, push down, comes down to maybe that red line, it might, but that's where it will bounce back up, and then we look to flip this box red and continue come down, take out that low, then we drop down to the low of the day, and then from there, if it drops, 1953 today. There's the last support level, holding it right there. Okay, so you can see 50% kind of from the purple to the next daily, 50% in there. Grab a TP in there, leave the rest running, and if it comes down, it will come down to your critical daily level. But right inside here, if you don't want to trade this area, let's not trade this. Let's box it in. So let's just draw like a neutral box inside here, and we wait. Okay, so that's gold analysis. It's still trending up. Like if you look from here, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So it's still technically pushing up. So it's still bullish. But short term, they're pushing it down a little bit right now. Okay, pre-London, they're pushing it down. Okay, so what's our final one we're going to do? GJ. Let's put these two. I know these are a popular pair. A lot of traders like to trade gold side by side with GJ. We did GU for New York, so now we'll switch it up with GJ for London. Okay, GJ. Let's check out this thing. Okay, so daily. Wow, okay, so look at the pound compared to the yen, okay? 181 currently, okay? So we tapped up to 184. Look in the hit past. When was the last time we came all the way up there? Look at it. Double top from 2015. Okay, guys, if you guys did, right up here. This previous high over here, but that is the next supply zone. So when you're looking all the way back there, you take all of that 2015, bring it all the way across. I'm not saying it's going to get up there, but 193, 195, that's resting supply up there from 2015, almost 10 years. That's been a zone sitting there for 10 years, 9-10 years in the market. Will it get hit up here? We don't know. Okay, but that's a zone resting above. Okay, so let's take a look at our daily volume. Okay, so we came up here in big area, like right now you can see how many times did it get rejected up here? Could not break. Look at all, no new higher highs. They're all kind of equal highs in there, all those wicks. Bring that red box across. This might be a zone that could get hit this week. It could possibly come up on the daily up to here and get rejected. There's your official double top. It came up, pushed down. We're creating our neckline. Come back up. More supply hits the market. They push it down. We take out this low, and all of a sudden, look at it. a lot of room to fall. Okay, but right now they're still propping it up. They're still holding it. Where are they holding it? Right over here. Okay, look below this big green candle. The retracements were right there at those wicks holding. Bring that box across. We just traded right into it and coming right back out. This box for GJ, bring it across. Bring it next week, next 2 weeks, next month, next year, next 10 years. You've identified a zone. Okay, now this is more of our weekly supply. This is daily demand. Now we're trading inside here. We're trading near the middle. So GJ is on the daily is really consolidating inside here. Okay, so our high of the day is right here, 181.65, purple line. Let's find our low of the day, 181.03. That's our daily range right there. Okay, it will open up, but look at like the last 2 days. We got a higher low, but no new higher highs. So we're consolidating. It's in a range. Our daily candle is getting even smaller in here. So it's coiling up. It's coiling up. It's coiling up. And then maybe it might break out bullish today. So if we come back up to the high of the day and we break out, maybe we'll come up to all of these wicks. Look at to the left. Okay, we've got a lot of touches here. Right inside here. Here I got a wick, a wick, a wick, a wick, a wick, a wick, and a wick. Make that a yellow line. Okay, and we may come up in here, and when we do, look at where we got rejected there, and we got rejected there. So just to give us a heads up, and below here, this was green, 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 turned red, 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 red. Okay, that's our lower daily supply. Okay, this is bigger box above us. This is the size of this zone right over here. We came in, back down, came in, back down. Who knows if we're going to come back in, but if we do, it might come back in and go back down. If it closes above here, it might have momentum to push up and come fill and transact in this big liquidity pool. If we start breaking today's daily low, we're going to drop down to 180.56. Yesterday's fresh low. That's yesterday's low right there. And if we can't hold yesterday's low, it's probably going to come back down into this box. And there's those tweezer bottoms right there on the daily, right in 50% of this daily demand box. So there's your big yellow line. Okay, if it breaks that, there's your impulse break down to here, 171. Impulse break down to there, 178.81. So you know if you get that push down in here, it might come down the daily candle, might grab that area, shoot back up. But here's the big bullish candle, open, close, half of it, roughly right there. I can start to draw another green box. A little bit above, a little bit below. I don't even need a line in there. When you start to do this every single day, your eyes are going to get like trained to do this. You're going to be like a robot, over and over and over and over doing this. Okay, and then if it can't hold in here, it's going to drop down to the body-to-body transition, right down there, 177.277. Okay, we can continue doing all this, but we don't need to. We're in here now. Okay, so we already started a move. We came up, pushed down. So we're consolidating, just like a 5-minute setup. If this was 5 minutes, what we would do is, normally, 5 minutes, we would box this in, right? And then we trap it, and we would be waiting for 3 directions. It's either going to trade sideways in this box for another couple days, or it's going to break out of here, close above, and take out, come up here, maybe take out a high, or it's going to start to trade back down into here and go down. Okay, if you're a daily trader and you're a swing trader, fortunately, you got to wait a couple days until this thing figures out where it wants to go. But we are not daily traders here. We're going to get into swing trading, showing you guys, teaching you guys in London how to do this. But right now, we want to scalp the markets. So I'm going to move off the daily, and I'm going to go to the 1 hour. Start to see how this thing is now, breaking down that daily candle, dissecting it, seeing now exactly, like look at this big green, this move came down for 3 hours and it got picked up here at 7 a.m. Eastern yesterday, came up 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Wall Street, came back up to here at 10, and then they pushed it all the way back down to 50% of this hourly candle holding. Okay, so currently exactly where we are, I'm going to place a white line right there. That was roughly 50% of that move, it pulled all the way back, held, came back up, lower high, pushed down, closed below that hourly, and pushed down for a new lower low. Now it's coming right back up. Okay, so what we have to determine now is go through our motions. 50% of this red candle, there's the wick that came up. So this is our hourly range. Like the volume is so tight right now on this security. It's not, there's like no volume right now. And then look at the trend line, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. Draw your trend. Okay, so you can see we're pushing down, but it came back up, pushing down, coming back up. Is it going to come back up and push down and take out this low and continue to drop? And if that is 50% of that bullish candle, right there, 180.833, right in there. Before it comes down to this daily low, it may drop down to that white line, bounce a little bit, then we look for a lower high and continue. If it breaks right through this daily line, yeah, then it has a high probability it will come down to the yellow daily. This candle is going to close in 11 minutes right before London. So we're going to see right now it came down all the way down, made low, came back up. It's a bullish pin bar with no volume on it. We're going to see, is this bar going to close below the white resistance, and maybe London could spike up to take the last minute highs and then push down, or maybe London will come down, pick up liquidity, and all of a sudden we're breaking out bullish up here. So what I'm going to do is go to the fives, and if we see a setup, let's see what we got. So it's kind of working a little inverted head and shoulder down here. Okay, so see the first shoulder right here, we're coming down right into it right now. Okay, so that was support, pivot, hold, come back. Did any volume close above there? No. So it got rejected, push back down, they take out the low, come down to the daily low, pick up the wick, come all the way back up, close with some volume above here, but didn't have enough momentum to get above this area. Okay, so kind of 50% of that big red body candle, a little bit above, a little bit below, keeping it down below 50% of that big red candle. There's our red box. I'm going to get rid of this white line since it's right inside where we're trading. We're going to trap this anyways. So this is our holding support there. We broke below, still holding support here. And then to me that looks like they just took out the low down here, grabbed the liquidity, coming back up. So we're going to see if we can still trade inside this box. Okay, trap. Let's trap all of this. Okay, neutral. And we'll trade coming out of here. Okay, so what could happen? There's our big trend line. What happens if we kind of close above and then start to break out? Okay, so that's one area. What we're looking for is volume to close above here. Maybe come up, break, maybe up to here, impulse breakout, come and retest this, maybe hold the trend line, hold this, we flip this, and then all of a sudden we're shooting up to, here's a TP, exactly at 181.50 right there. That could be like a TP1, and then continue to TP2, the high of the day, the purple line. And then anything above that is TP3 plus. Okay, we can draw a red box up there just to give us heads up when it gets to that purple high. That's where it could get rejected, or we'll look for like a daily high breakout. Okay, if that move doesn't come, then maybe it closes below here, comes down, comes back, it hits a daily low, double bottom, come back to retest this, but we flip this green box red, and then all of a sudden we get rejected and we're pushing down, then we sell below here, and we got a daily low push. And then where could it come down to? The hourly support. And then if we have a break, there's the 5-minute support right there. I like that. Look at that number, guys. 180.681. 618, the 681 zones. Fibonacci's. We're making our own fibs. Okay. But right now, still trading inside here. So let's let it do its thing. Get ready for London volume. Okay, so we got GJ inside here. We got gold right over here. I'll give you guys these charts, and we're about 8-9 minutes away from London market. Did that top-down analysis help you guys? Was that all good? Understandable? Did I go too fast? Did it make sense? Did you guys have like your areas matched up? Yeah, Johannes, good. Good job, guys. Okay. Just repetition. The more you guys do this, you're gonna become like professionals at this. Like it's just repetition. Just go through the motions. If we go play basketball right now, we all got to run the layup drill. We all got to run like we got to shoot some free throws. We just got to get in the rhythm. That's what trading is. Go through the motions. Just keep going through the motions. If something doesn't work, okay, we're gonna take a trade. We might get stopped out, but we gotta adapt. We gotta react, and we gotta move on. Okay, don't trade with emotions, guys. Okay, the only thing is, if you're trading with over leveraging, if you're trading your rent money, if you're trading your grocery money, if you're trading all the money you have in your pocket, yeah, you're going to trade with emotions. When you take a trade, no matter if you're in an A+ setup, your heart is still going to pound. You're still going to always question yourself. So just stop over leveraging, guys. Right now, these prop firms are making it a little bit easier for everyone. Is they're taking the time restrictions away. That is so amazing for traders now. Now, to get your 5%, if it takes you 2 months to get 5%, take the full 2 months to get 5%. If it takes you 3 months, take 3 months. So you can learn how to do this without failing these challenges, because you only have 3 more days left, and then you start forcing trades. That's not natural trading. You shouldn't be forcing trades. So just continue learning, guys. That's it. That's the name of this game. Be a better trader than you were yesterday. That's all that matters. Don't worry about how someone else is trading. Don't worry about them, okay? You worry about yourself, your personal psychology in trading, better your mindset, better your risk management. Have realistic goals where you want to go in trading, not just this session, where you want to be next week, where you want to be in a month from now, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years down the road. Envision yourself. Give yourself some motivation. Be hungry, guys, but stay humble is the name of the game. And if a trade goes to your target, then be happy with it. That is, you executed it properly. It went to your target. If it's only 10 or 20 pips, it doesn't matter, guys. You're learning how to trade the markets. If you want to increase trades and hold longer, then you're going to have to learn the psychology of trading with pullbacks, trading in drawdown, holding trades. Not every single trade you're going to take is going to go directly right into profit with zero drawdown. It's not always going to happen like that. Okay, so we're 5 minutes away from London market open. Okay, so just some physical zones. And then if I take like any trades, I'll tell you guys, heads up, I'm taking a trade. I'll put the buy, like the measurement tool and things like that. I just don't want to put like a green box down here, because it might just be like a fake out and come back in. So I like to go with the flow of the market. Like right now I can place, like, give you guys heads up, this is what I was doing before. Like we're looking for buys like above here, but when the volume's coming up here, then we'll actually start looking at it, and then maybe we can enter the trade together and learn about it. Yesterday I used a feeler trade to get in the first sell in power hour. Then I added my second position, and I kind of explained that while we were doing that. So if it helps you learn that way, then let's do it that way. But I just want to state, guys, okay? Trade with your own risk management. We're not financial advisors at SST, guys. We're here to help educate. We trade live with you, but it's not a buy and sell channel. We help to educate, okay? And then also go to your MT4 before, or MT5, whatever you use to trade your broker, and check out the security you're going to trade. Look at the spreads. The spreads are going to start to fluctuate. Make sure you have the proper lot size for the what you're trading, okay? Make sure you don't do any mental silly mistakes. It's late for me. It's 3 in the morning. I haven't slept, okay? So I'm prone to make mental mistakes. Like I have not slept, but when it comes to trading, I'm wide awake now. I'm alert, okay? I don't care how tired I am. Right now, I know in 2.5 minutes, London market is going to open. It's going to be volatile. I don't have time to make any mental mistakes. So that's why I double check everything right now. And you guys should be going through this motion every single time you think of taking a trade. Always. This should become repetitive. This should be part of your daily routine. If I'm looking to take a trade, because we might be flipping different contract sizes. If I'm on gold and I'm in a standard lot and I come to US 30, when I do that on MT4, it keeps my previous lot size in, but I'm changing securities. So I have to mentally know that I got to change the lot size, or it could be a big mental error. What if I'm going the other way? A standard size at like 10 lot here and I go 10 lot on gold. It could be the biggest disaster and you could blow up an account. So it's part of our job. These are silly mistakes that rookies make. We got to be better than that. Always be aware. If you're tired, then you shouldn't be trading. I'm telling you the honest truth. If you're tired, you shouldn't be trading. If you're sick, take the day off. If you had a bad day at work or you argued with your best friend, take the day off of the markets. Because you're probably going to trade on emotions and you're probably going to lose money. That's just straight facts. Okay, so let's get ready. 1 more minute, we're going to get London market open. We're looking at Bookmap on US 30. Hey, look at how the market is balanced. Look at CVD sitting at 2 contracts. We're right in the middle of consolidation right in here. So we got to see the moves. Okay, there's going to be volatility. So be ready, guys. Okay, you're going to see maybe a volume enter the market. There could be fake outs. Let's see what they do. Are they going to take out the high? Are they going to take out the low? Is it going to trade in the box? You don't got to jump right in on the first candle unless you're scalping quick couple minutes. If not, we see what's going on. There could be a double bottom forming right here on DAX at this hourly. Okay, so here we go. 15 seconds. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so DAX, look at it. Came down, open green, coming all the way up green, could come back down. Look at the wick, equal highs. Look at that. With market open too, look at those equal highs, guys. Shooting star candle coming down. Okay, let's see if it comes back up and maybe goes back down. Yep. Okay, so DAX is pushing. Okay, I'm gonna sell DAX. I'm gonna go in on a sell now. Okay, I'm flipping this box red. Stop loss kind of above those tweezer wicks. Okay, and let's see if we can drive a little bit. Okay, that's 10 pips. If you can continue to push down at the bottom, that's about 15 down in there. Go to a break even if you guys want. Okay, and let's see if we can get that 15 pips down there. Okay, so it came back up, but now it's coming back down with that flood of volume. Let's see now if we can hit it down there. Okay, and then if we get that break, look down here, guys. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm in DAX. There, I'm placing a red line at that previous pivot level. So if it can break this big green box, it may have momentum to get down to that red line. Let's see, here it comes down. Go to a break even if you guys want. Okay, that's a target. That's 15 pips right now. Okay, but let's see if it pushes 20. That entire move is about 25 to 27 down to that red line, guys. Easy trade of the day. Perfect, guys. I'm scaling out of there. Okay, I'm getting my ass out. Securing pips in there. See, guys, 1 minute. Bang, bang, bang. I love it. Okay, in and out. No drawdown. Waited. Took, look at equal highs. Tweezer tops. Break. Waited. Came up as it was coming down. Sell. I have a zero spread on DAX. Unbelievable. Yeah, Kim, that's it. I can go back to sleep, guys. Thank you all for joining. That's all you need. 25 pip scalp. Have a good night, everybody. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But I secured down there, okay? Because it could come right back up. Okay, it's still 2 minutes into market open. They could come down, pick up this liquidity. It could come right back up. Let's watch where it closes. US 30 didn't even get there. That's why I sometimes trading DAX in London market open, it's worthwhile. Lee, you got in a little late, still made 15 pips. It's all good. 15 pips, bag them. Okay, but if you're still in the trade, okay, this zone is still red. If we can start to close in 90 more seconds, if it can close below here, this could pull back, but we'll have a lot of volume down closing down here that this could continue pushing down lower. So we'll watch that going into the close. And US 30 is still inside here. Okay, let's take a look at what gold and GJ did. Okay, gold, guys, I didn't take it, but did anybody look for maybe a buy above there? Okay, it closed above. If you guys were watching it, closed. Okay, there was the retest and then the push. If you went in a buy here, 250, stop loss down here, it came right up to that red box. Look at GJ breaking down, guys. Wow. Okay, so flip the box here. Sorry, we didn't get in on these ones, but breaking down, red box. Okay, so we took out the daily low, and if it rotates right back up to here, you want to use now this daily purple line as maybe a resistance point down there. If it continues to stay below, GJ could continue to drop through here. Okay, so let's just go back how our indices are going to close here. Okay, so we came down, back up. Okay, we're still in this green box, but it may push back down. And if it closes below here, we're looking for additional closure below this area, and maybe it will continue dropping. Okay, so DAX is also giving you another opportunity to scale out. Like if you didn't come down when it came down there and it came back up, if you're still in, it's coming back down to this area. It's giving you maybe an opportunity because maybe it will pick up a higher low or like a tweezer bottom. There's no guarantee that it's going to continue to break. See there how it got that higher low wick? It could start to flip and turn back up. So you have to be careful. We're still in the first 5 minutes like of London market open, so things could change. That was just a quick scalp in and out. Now we watch the overall markets again. US 30 is still inside here, so we're going to wait on US 30. Okay, so gold. Gold is right in that higher high supply, and we'll see if it retraces down. If it still holds here, guys, if we can hold above 1960 here, 1961, we could build a little bit of flag and maybe gold has momentum to continue to push out of here. Now GJ came down, new low, coming for the retest at this red box area. Okay, and US 30 is now coming up bullish, so let's watch US 30 over here. Okay, big bullish candle. So we're going to watch US 30. It looks like DAX came down, picked up the liquidity. We'll see if DAX can close above here. US 30 could be coming right back up. We don't want to just take a trade coming out of here unless you're going for an impulse break, but I'm looking for physical volume to close above 34,622. So even consider a buy up here. Okay, and if DXY maybe closes below here and it holds and we flip this box red, then maybe I'll look for another sell down in there. But I want to see if physical volume can close below this area on DAX. Sorry. Let's see gold and GJ. Okay, so GJ is retesting this area, gold. They maybe pinned it right there at 1962.70. It might rotate right back down, but if it still holds in this area, could be flagging up here now. The second half, maybe if it still holds above 50%, gold could still be bullish and continue to break for new highs up there. FX Bank, what broker do I use? My real money broker is Fusion Markets, and it fluctuates. Sometimes you'll get lucky with a zero spread, up to 0.8. Right now, like 0.8. Which is still really good. Okay, less than a pip, 0.8. Okay, so guys, unfortunately there's not much we can do with US30 currently. It's just sitting right like at the VWAP, not much volume. Um, DAX is kind of now consolidating, red, green, red, continuing push down. Okay, but I'm looking for red volume to maybe possibly close below here. Any buys on DAX would be like above this area, above this red box. Okay, but I'm not in that trade anymore. I exited. But I'm looking maybe if it closes below here, maybe like at 315, maybe add another sell, maybe down in here. Maybe we continue to push down. It's showing a lot of rejection wicks. Came back up, pushed back down, coming down. We could also look for maybe US30 to start to break potentially. Is anybody still in this DAX sell? Still holding? Because it would be real critical if we can get that close below 16,045. Okay, see even there, tweezer bottoms. So still holding that trend, but we'd like to see this red candle come down here and close below here. And maybe a small pullback, and this thing is going to continue to drop. Okay, but this close down here will be real critical going into the next 15 minutes, because otherwise, you see, those tweezer bottoms, it's still holding. So if it holds, this could reverse and come back up bullish in the next 15 minutes. But now it's coming right back down with more volume. Let's see now, can they take out that low? No, see that nasty wick down there. Holy, they're still holding it. Yeah, that's why it's too consolidated. London open is not good, not a good open. Just trading sideways right now, so let's be patient for the next trade. GBP JPY now is above here. Could potentially look for a buy if you guys are interested there. Came up, closed above, got the retest. If you're in a buy, I would recommend putting your stop loss maybe at least 50% there, but I would go like below the body here. Give yourself some room to breathe in case it pulls back at a higher low, like into here. But yeah, that's a good buy setup for GJ. Gold looks like it's going to continue to take out that high and bust up to 1964. Okay, yeah, gold. Yeah, if you're in buys, guys, let's take out this 1960, right, this high here, and shoot up to 1964, maybe 1965. 50% is right there. Okay, and now let's see how DAX and US 30 are going to close. Guys, I'm just going to get rid of this just so it doesn't confuse anybody. I'm currently not in that trade anymore. Okay, but I'm going to watch now how it's building in here. Okay, I'll be watching for something above here if it can close above there. If it closes below here, could be looking for some continued sells down in there. So gold is trying to break that equal high up there. Okay, it's very important. If it can break out, it can continue with higher highs and higher lows. GJ is still holding this area. We're going to see what it can do up in here. It can come up and trade at 181.15. US 30 is just stuck right here. Wow, slow London market, guys. Very, very, very slow. But we're going to get a new 15-minute candle now in 10 seconds. So if we take a look at the 15-minute frame, London, look at the 15-minute candle. Spin top, not the greatest. The 15-minute candle of DAX actually opened like kind of equal highs, came down, and now opened up again and could be coming down. So I'm looking for 5-minute volume to close below this green box. That's why I'm looking on the 5s. Okay, so it's coming down again. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Let's see if it can take out these tweezer lows and then come down for this previous low. But more importantly, volume, red volume to close below this black area of the chart. Can we watch GJ? Yeah. Yeah, GJ is retesting, okay, the box here. If it could come down, that's what I was saying, maybe 50%, okay, a pullback down into here. There was the open, close, so about half of it. If maybe it comes down and holds here and comes back up. But GJ is trading right at that previous, okay, the purple line, it was the daily low. They took it down, came, gobbled up the liquidity and closed above. So now we're retesting it. It's still holding. So GJ is kind of consolidating down into this area now. Oops, I don't want to move that. We're going to see if it can build off of this or here, and maybe if it can come back up. Okay. Gold is trying to look at how look at how hard it's trying to take out this high right here. Okay, so it opened. Got a perfect setup, but where's the volume in the market today? There's no volume. that's a nice little wick rejection off of there. Let's see if it can flip. Maybe if it can close with some green volume in here and continue to build, and maybe we'll get that further breakout above there. But it's still collecting these bids in this green box here. Gold needs to break out, like now. Like, look at it coming up. Get some volume and just pop right up to 1964. Okay, so we're pushing down on DAX. Okay, so it created that new low from those equal lows, but it's still a higher low from over here. But more importantly, if this volume can close below this area. It's just the market, it's our sideways right now. Like, look at US 30, very consolidated. DAX is catching a lot of wicks down here. It's coming back up, going down. So it's just very, very choppy market right now. Gold still has not broke above here. We need Dave to wake up to put some liquidity in gold. Okay, and then now it's testing 50% of that move right there of GJ. I'm not in GJ, guys. I'm just giving like my analysis. I'm not in this. I'm not in gold either. I'm just trying to break it down. Okay, I'm going to watch this close on DAX. Can it close below here? Oh, sorry guys, I didn't add those EMAs. I know you guys like the EMAs. We're below the 9. On this chart, guys, I use the 300 on this one. There's the 300 EMA, so that's kind of the death cross right there. Let's add the 9 and the 200 on US 30. So we're right at the 9. There's the 200 right there. So we're closing in 20 seconds. We're bouncing off here again. No volume closing below. So I don't think we're going to maybe continue pushing down. It's picking up all the bids. That's a higher low. Could continue come up. For buys, I'm going to look for something above this red box. If it still wants to trade in here, I kind of don't want to trade in here. I want to trade above. Okay, so no additional sells. Nothing closed below there. It's coming right back up. Okay, so gold broke a little bit, new high. Now it's coming back down. Slow markets, guys. They're slow right now, okay? Let's just try not to force any trades. Unless you're speculating, if you're feeling something out, if you want to trade in the box. I myself am waiting. Okay, so now we can see it picked up lots of liquidity down here. Let's look if DAX can physically close above the hourly white line, that red box, physically close above the 9 EMA, maybe retest this, and maybe we'll get that push. Same with US 30. It's picking up all these bids. Let's see if it builds and closes above this area. Maybe we can continue to push up. Good morning, Justin. Welcome. Okay, so we're seeing now. Now we're testing the previous high up here. Like, look from over here, from before we start, like 230, when we started the call, 230, 245, 3, 315. Okay, so we're transacting right in here. The market is balanced again, so it came all the way down here, negative 60. It's all the way right back to 0 right now. So the market is balanced right up to here. Where do we have a big heat in the market? Right up there, there's showing 34,785. Okay, that red, you see how it's showing more visual than the other areas of heat. So we've got liquidity pools sitting in the market right up here. Tristan, do we have news? I looked on Forex Factory, it wasn't showing anything. Do you guys see any other news on any other sites? Retail sales later, Ian? Yeah. What time? 4 a.m.? Oh, Canadian CPI. Okay, at 8:30. Yeah, yeah. We're out. We're 5 hours away from that, guys. But yeah, the market could be waiting for that. Okay, so we got a nice 5 minute candle coming back above. Let's see if it can close above here. Also for US 30, can it make a new high? Can it close above here? Because it might be lower high and pull right back down. I'm waiting, guys, on this body to see if it can close above here. Where has Dave been? Dave is trading in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, New York's. Wall Street, guys, he does with you guys. Okay, so we have 90 more seconds to go. Came up, got rejected, could come right back down. So if we're still inside here, I'm still waiting. Wow, GJ, okay, big powerful candle. Okay, so it came down, back up, down, held this area, okay, coming up with a big bullish engulfing candle. So if GJ can close above here, pull back, or give you a retest here, that's a good buy area for GJ. Okay, it's performed a nice double bottom coming up. Let's see where it closes in last minute. Okay, get ready, guys. GJ might be a nice possible bullish move to take an extended buy. Let's see where it closes. Maybe a pull back down into here. Maybe it holds, closes near the high, small retracement, and then it's a green candle coming up and taking out this area. Keep an eye on this in the next 30 seconds, guys, if you're watching GJ. And we'll, big rejection wick. So I don't think it's going to have enough momentum unless the last 25 seconds they bring it up, but it got pushed down again. GJ, that's a new pair. Yep, we added. I'm going to switch it up for London's with you guys. We did GU yesterday for New York. We're looking at GJ today. Tomorrow will be something different. Next day will be something different. Okay, so gold is retracing right back down. That's why. Okay, so did we close above that physical area? Not yet. Okay, but we got a green candle. Let's see if it can take out the high on GJ. No, so it's lower high. So if it pulls back, our support level is right there. That previous resistance turned to support. What I like to do is 50% of the body. Okay, right there. There's the open, close. That's about half of it. Right at our green box there. Right there. So if we pull back into here and we can still hold this, maybe it will come in, pick up those bids, and come back up and then start to fill up to this red box. Okay, but right now it's currently coming down. We didn't close with any volume above. It's currently pushing down. Okay, gold still holding. Okay, did gold break down? Not really. Okay, it made a new high, pulled back into 50% of that bullish body, still holding, ignited bar. We might see gold break out above here and come up to target 1964, maybe possibly 1965. Justin, that's amazing, man. Thank you. Like to thank all SST staff with all the things I learned from you guys: charting, stop loss, take profit, patience, and not over leveraging. I'm now 3 months profitable, around 60% in total, and just got another MFF 200K live account. Continue teaching and helping us and teaching us. You guys changed my life. Thank you, Justin. Bro, this is amazing, man. I'm so proud of you. Continued success, bro. Amazing. Just stay patient, stay disciplined. Keep working on your craft daily. Fix the mistakes. We all make mistakes. But just continue doing what you're doing, man, on the path to success. Okay, so see, I was looking for buys above there, but nothing. Got rejected, and it's red candles. Trading right back in here. It's real choppy, guys. Like, look, it comes up, comes down, goes down, up. I don't want to trade this garbage. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have taken that first trade, take that first trade, grab my 20 pips, go to sleep, and wake up later on. Sometimes when you guys see volume like this, don't force trades. There's going to be better volume in an hour. There'll be better volume at 7 a.m. There'll be better volume at 8:30. There's going to be great volume at Wall Street. There'll be good volume at Power Hour. Just keep telling yourself that, guys. You don't need to force trades when the market is trading choppy like this. Learn discipline. Gold. If you're still in gold, if you're in a buy, beautiful pullback, bullish engulfing candle. I'm targeting, like, I'm not in the trade, but I'm targeting the red top of this box, 1964. And then if it does break, we're looking for a breakout to about 1965. 50% from this zone to that next hourly resistance, there's half. And GJ came down, lower, higher low. Let's see if it can continue to come up and maybe close above here. Okay, gold. Oh, look at GJ. Okay, so it came down. It's got a nice wick turning into a hammer candle. Is anybody in GJ buys? Is anybody in? Because this will be really key for GJ. If we can close above here to continue this bullish move. Anybody in GJ? Okay, so I'm still watching this area down here, 16,045. If DAX closes below here, I'm still watching the area. I'm waiting patient. Same with US 30. If it wants to come down here, I want to see how it's going to react down here. Yeah, GJ looks good. GJ is going to close in 30 seconds, so it's a nice developing as a hammer candle, but can it have enough momentum to take out that high and maybe close back above here? And then we're going into 330. It's a new 30-minute candle. Momentum and volume can change. It's a bigger time frame, so just be careful, guys, going into 330. I can see now US 30 is starting to break down below this previous low. Okay, so watch the close on GJ right over here. Okay, so it closed above. Perfect. Flip your red box green right away. You got an ignited bar. This is a candle you can buy. Okay, if you want. I see FX Bank you got on the right from the second leg on GJ. Okay, nice. But that's a nice close. Okay, so it closed. It made a new high. Now it's got to come back down. Pick up some bids. If it can hold in this green box, then GJ can pick up the volume to rotate up to this big red box, and with that new added volume, maybe it can break out of here up to 181.38. Okay, picked up. Now let's see if it can move with the volume right through here. Gold closed above there too. See if it holds and respects this area and come out and take out 1964. Let's look over here. Okay, so DAX is getting, I'm watching it below here to see if it can close below here, and US 30 is maybe starting to break down. But you got to be careful here. Big green box, and there's that 200 EMA. It could drop down to there, pick up a wick, and come right back up. So just be careful. Like you gotta know it could come down there and go right back up. But now with momentum falling, sometimes we can go to the 1 minute candles. But I'm going to stick with the fives. Okay, still watching that 5-minute volume. Gold, beautiful. Okay, so gold, going to tap the top of that red box. Top of that red box is roughly 1964. GJ, beautiful. Just with this momentum, come fill up to there. And just measuring that zone, like if you bought that open of that candle, okay, up to there is about 10 pips. Right up to there. 10. Just this body. Okay, if it can get up there. And then we judge to see whether it can take out that high if it gets up there. Could go halfway and then pull back, but I'd like to see with this volume come right through here. Gold broke out. Okay, so gold, if it can continue to come up, target that red line, 1965.25. Also, if it can close above this red box, then what we can do is we can flip this red box green, and then maybe this will turn into a liquidity pool full of bids. GJ, guys, nice bullish candle, like right there, where when it closed, it was that ignited bar. But same with the pullback coming up. And some of you guys are in on the second legs down in here. So finally a little bit of volume is coming in the market. GJ buy, gold buys. That's a target for GJ. Okay. And now DAX, let's see if it can close below, and US 30, see what type of reaction it has in this green box and at that 200. If it can close below here, flip that, maybe it's going to fall down. FX Bank, you closed, GJ? Good job, man. Good job, bro. Like, look at, see, it came up, and then that nasty wick coming down. That's why sometimes when it's coming up to these zones, guys, you got to make a decision. If not, you got to hold. But look at it. It came down, picked up the volume, and it could come up and fill. And this time, if it fills, it might have enough momentum to break out of there. Okay, but let's watch the close of our indices right now. Okay, so US 30, it's going to touch that 200. Where is it going to close? DAX, can it take out that low and close? Yep, okay, so it took out the low. Okay, so let's go through the motions before this body closes. Let's turn this big green box red in case there's a pullback into it. We want to act as maybe some supply. We're going to see 50% of it. It's right here, body to body. There's half of it right at the breakout point. So let's see where it closes. Get ready, guys. Like, I'm looking already at my MT4 if I'm going to take a trade. My spread is 0.8 right now on DAX. Last 30 seconds. It could open green and come right back up. Okay, it could catch a wick, green, come into here, go down. It could close near the low, ignited red, break. Lots of things that can happen. Look at it, it's still dropping, okay, near the low. See where it closes. US 30 is breaking down too. It's going to break down below the 200 possibly. Looked for a pullback and a sell as well, maybe. Okay, here's the close. Okay, close, open green. See, if it comes up to about 50% right there, the red box, that's about half of it. Okay, maybe it's going to be a lower high. No, green. Okay, same with US 30, turned green. So inside the box. Okay, there's the rejection. Can it come down and take out the low? Still green, 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 holding. Have we taken out that red low? Not yet. Okay, so it's still green. US 30 got rejected. Yep. Okay, get ready. I'm going to sell DAX or US 30, whatever one you guys want. I'm going in DAX, sell right now. Okay, and I'm looking to place my stop above here and see if this thing can maybe come back down to, okay, target that green box down in there. But let's see inside here. Maybe it's got some, I can get down to right here. Either or, guys, whichever one you want. US 30 is breaking down. I went in DAX. I don't know why. Just felt like DAX today. See if we can push down with this. Let's go. We've got 3 minutes. Okay, so broke a new lower low. We got some volume. 15-minute candle, okay, dropping. If we can close with this 15-minute, also in the next 8 minutes below the 200, maybe then a small pullback and continue to drop down, might have momentum to get it down into this box. But we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to get 5-minute volume to close below this area right here. I'm giving it room to breathe too. If it pulls back into the red box, so maybe it needs to absorb some more supply, and then maybe they can push it down. Okay, so it's US 30 is also breaking down here. Less than 2 minutes to go into the close. I'd like to see if red volume can close below the previous low right here. Chopping a few buyers on US 30. Every time it pulls up, they're bidding into offers, and hopefully the market can continue to push down away from them. Maybe we can get down to a target, this red line. DAX targeting that purple low of the day, 34,574. Maybe with London's volume, it can take out the low of the day. Aditya, we'll trade oil for you. We'll trade it more for you. We'll do some more oil charts. Okay, so I'm looking for red volume to close back below this low. It came down lower low, but picked up volume. So it's going to close right here. They opened it ignited red. It's probably going to pick up a quick wick and maybe reverse back up, but I'm giving it room to breathe inside here. If it wants to rotate back up to the 9 EMA or 50% of this red candle, I'm hoping that maybe it can continue to push down and get more red volume to close below here, because on that new 15-minute candle, if it closes below here, we might push with continued momentum down into here on our next 15-minute bar. Okay, so we'll look at also gold. Okay, if you don't make a move up there, nasty rejection and coming right back down. Same with GBP USD, came up to that shoulder right up there and push right back down. Things don't go up forever, especially if there's not a lot of volume in the markets. Easy for them to rotate moves. That's why I don't get too greedy. I don't when I trade. I try and hold for as long as I can, but if there's 10 pips, 20 pips to be taken out of the market, I secure as much as I can. That's the behavior of GJ. Oh, did I call it GU? Sorry, Ian. Yeah, I'm so used to trading GU that we don't trade GJ too much. Okay, so now we're pulling back. Okay, I'm still in this trade. I'm in drawdown right now. It's pulling back up. I'm going to see how it reacts at 50% of this candle. Yeah, Philly Street reporter. Yeah, we can do more oil, no problem. We'll add that in the mix. Maybe one day we'll do oil instead of gold. You know, one day we do GJ instead of GU. One day we do. We can switch it up. Always, guys. Okay. We've got a lot of traders in our group too that trade oil on a daily. Okay, so 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm still looking for red volume to push and close below here because I'm looking at the 15-minute candle as well. So this 15-minute bar, if it can come and close below that area right there, then it's closing below its 300 EMA down in there, and then maybe we can continue to flush down. But right now we got a rejection. Okay, so it's testing now 50% of this body. This is the actual retest of the breakout area over here. Yeah, on this chart, 300 EMA. On this chart, the 200 EMA. Why 300 EMA? If you know Yoda in our group, he uses the 300. He came on a call, he mentioned, so I put one chart on the 300. It's more smooth. It's kind of gives you more of an accurate reading if you use these type of technical indicators, these moving averages. Okay, so we've got 45 seconds, and then we're closing a 15-minute bar. Then it's going to be 3:45 a.m. Eastern. So I was hoping that some volume would come below here and close, and then maybe push down. But we're pulling right back up to 50% of this. US 30 is pulling right back up to here, but could get rejected and pushed down. Could be developing the death cross over here, where the 9 crosses over the below the 200 and continues to drop. But there's a pullback happening in the market. There was these pullbacks that came up and then pushed down. Could be pulling back. We'll see if we can continue to push down. Very slow today, Begs. Very slow market. It's okay. Volume will pick up as the day goes along, as we start driving into pre-New York, start getting into the COMEX market open, start getting some red folder news at 8:30. Moving into Wall Street, there'll be floods of volume. But right now, pretty slow. Okay, so you can possibly look at GJ. Okay, came up, down, back up. There, they pinned it. That was a green candle that came up. They brought it down. They closed it, shooting star and pushing down. If this closes and flip this green box red, it could come all the way back down into here. Still watching this DAX and US 30 down in here. Okay, but US 30 is still below the VWAP. Could be just pulling up. Maybe we might encounter some offers and push back down. There's some liquidity down in here. Could be waiting to get triggered. DAX is unfortunately rotating right back up. I'm still holding. Yeah, I'm still holding it. I'm gonna kind of test I want to test where this body will close. Maybe it comes up here, gets rejected, and comes back down in here. If it starts to close above like the 9 EMA up here, then unfortunately it's going to come maybe tap up here, and that's where my stop loss is. Arindam, how do I deal with the stress of trading? Experience helps. Just being exposed to the markets every single day, you're gonna kind of get immune to it. If you understand, like right here, I'm risking about 20 pips on this trade. I know my maximum loss. I'm in the same lot size I took the market open. So if this comes up, it's kind of a scratch. The pips I made on the first sell, if I get stopped out, kind of give back those pips. Then again, I end with a scratch. This session is a break even. I go back to sleep. I come back in for Wall Street, and then I look to come and move when Wall Street's moving with liquidity, with volume. But there's always got to be a time, guys, where you might get stopped out of the market. Okay, I'm not going to hold this forever and come up green up here and I'm still in my sells. I'm giving it this much. If it needs to retrace in here, I'm giving it this much level to pick up offers and go back down. If it starts to come above here, that's it. I've gave it enough room. If the offers don't come in here and push this down, then I got to close this trade. That's just how trading works, guys. You know, do we want to do that? No trader wants to do that. No trader wants to close at a loss. But it's going to happen. You're going to have to. Otherwise, you're going to be holding a lot of trades and losses and then hoping and praying. What is the yellow line on Bookmap? These were just my levels before I started the call. That was like the resistance point. So we can see kind of it just took out the high there and got rejected. And now this was like the previous support level that was holding. And we just broke below it and coming. That's a nice rejection, okay? So see how it came up there and then it got rejected? So that's nice. Tells me something about the supply up there. That's why I gave my stop loss up there room to breathe. So if this comes back down and closes below here, maybe we're going to push down into here. And I'm looking for that volume to close below this low. And maybe if it does close down here, maybe I'll enter in another sell. And then ride the momentum if it gets down there. But the bears still have a lot of work to do. Okay, that was just one rejection, lower high rejection, but we gotta get it back down in here. Here's the close. Okay, so we closed right here. We've got a green candle. I don't know if you can see it, but it opened green right there. It's kind of slow. Okay, there it is, flipping up green, got rejected, coming up. Let's see if it comes back up to that 9 EMA. If not, if it can stay below here, come down, take out that low. No, it's coming right back up to the 9. Can it get rejected? If not, it's going to come to the previous high and test it, that previous candle. Yeah, Dennis, US 30 is going to flip back up bullish. Yeah, if it does, that's why. I got to manage my stop loss as well on this. Okay. I got my figure on the trigger to close out this. Yeah, I'm closing there. That's it. That was my maximum risk on that trade. Okay, so sometimes that bearish candle coming down gets you excited that things are going to come down, and then all of a sudden they open up with a bullish candle, and that's it. Came from my stop loss. So the first sell right there, the 20 pips, I just gave back 20. So I'm back to break even. No win, no loss. 2 hours loss of time. But that's trading. That's the way it goes. But what I do for next time is I mark up these levels. So I know where like London's low support is inside here. So if we ever do, now I place like an alert down here at this line, add an alert. Okay, and then later on, if DAX comes back below here, I get an alert. If it closes below, then I know it's already came and taken out lots of liquidity up here. It's got a lot of supply coming back down, and we close below here and retest, then that could be the drop. But unfortunately, it didn't happen there. Yeah, so I'm going to go till 4 o'clock, guys. US 30 is right back to the VWAP, right back to being balanced, right back to kind of where we started. London is completely different volume than New York. Man. Why is it so bad lately, this London market? Dennis, you like London is quiet? Dennis, how do you get up this early? You too, man. You don't sleep either. Take care, Jamish. Have a good day. In Mr. MT in South Africa, you just woke up. Over here, I'm gonna go to sleep. You guys are waking up. I'm going to sleep. Nasdaq should be a good trading in New York. Okay, it's one day before Tesla has earnings. We'll see how it moves. Okay, so if we're watching the move going into 4 a.m., watch to see if DAX can close above here, pull back into here. I won't be trading after 4 o'clock, guys. That's it for me. I got to get a little bit of rest. I'll wait for Wall Street. Okay, so let's watch into the close. 3.5 more minutes, and then a new hourly candle is going to come up. So London came down, took out a low, coming right back up. See how it closes above here. Okay, it's bullish breaking out. Same with US 30 up here. See where it can close. If you guys are going to continue trading into 4 o'clock, looks like it's took out a high. Let's see if it can hold up there. Maybe a pullback. Continue maybe to drive. WCFX signals have been lacking. There's not much volume. It's like we can't. There's not. Doesn't matter if you give signals. If there's shitty volume, what are you going to do with signals? Okay, so guys, 60 seconds, and then here's the close, 4 a.m. We'll watch it for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go back to bed. Gold is right in here, right in that consolidated area, kind of where we started in here. I would watch for gold, see what it does below here, 1960 area. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of trading gold in London. If anything, maybe you're right. We should look at oil. Gold is a good 7, 8, 9 a.m. security to trade. Okay, so US 30 impulsively broke out of here, coming back down. Let's see where it closes right here in the next 20 seconds. DAX, big bullish move right up to that hourly, push right back down. See where it closes. Ten seconds. 5. Here's the close. Okay, so there was an impulse break on US 30, got rejected. It's got a green bar here. DAX closed above, so it's an ignited bar. See if it gets rejected. It's got a long wick to come and fill. It's got a long way to go. So maybe it will get rejected and come back to test this green box. GJ is attempting to take out that hourly low right here. Yeah, GJ broke, guys. Just flip those colors. If they continue with lower lows and lower highs, come and retrace this area. You're looking to take out that hourly support now, 180.82. And nothing closed above on US 30. It's right back coming down in the box. DAX is also coming back down. But that's it, guys, for me. I'm going to go to bed, kind of scratch. Took my profitable trade right at the open. I gave it back. I'm okay with a break even. I didn't win. I didn't lose. You know, that's what trading happens. I'm going to come back. More energy in New York and Power Hour, and hopefully grab some more pips at that time. But guys, I appreciate all of you guys. If you're going to continue trading, just please trade with patience, discipline, proper risk management. And Dave will be trading in about 3 hours time for live New York, guys. So thank you, guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll see you guys back Zoom. I'll see you guys in Power Hour. Have fun with Dave. Enjoy that volume. Probably going to be a little bit better than this. And we'll see you guys, everyone on YouTube. See you guys tomorrow. And have a good day. Bang, get some rest, man. Dennis, get some rest. Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. Take care. God bless.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys. My partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please. Secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, Regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.